So, why do you get depressed? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Is it because depression comes to you? Or you have some mental health issues, or because of this person or that person? But what if you're creating it? But here, I'm not talking about the clinical depression that people need professionals and medications to get cured. I'm talking about the depression that all of us feel and identify ourselves with. Just that feeling that gives us no chance but to stay in bed. So as I titled this video, you're not depressed, you are indisciplined. And why am I saying this? Because every time you feel depressed, if you pay close attention to it, it has a pattern, right? Every time you feel depressed, it is at the same time after you do something with the same activities. And this cycle repeats itself. So every time you do those activities, you get depressed. And why do you do those activities? Because you are indisciplined. So in this video, I'm going to give you concrete tips to cure your depression by making you more disciplined. Because if you're more disciplined, for sure, you're going to be less depressed. So imagine this. You get up one day in the morning, and the first thing that you do is cheating on your diet. Say you are on a diet, then you know that you don't have to eat sugar. And then what do? You get out of bed and just eat your favorite chocolate. Don't you think you doing that, you cheating on your diet, is going to create some uncomfortable thoughts, uncomfortable subconscious feelings that are going to whisper in your ear? Why are you doing it? Not again. So you are regressing? You are lazy. And then these thoughts make you feel like a loser. And that feeling is going to create a snowball effect because you messed up your diet. Now you say, fuck it, and you keep eating more and more. And then you don't work out. Because why are you going to work out if you cannot even stick to your diet, which is the main thing? Then you procrastinate working on that side business or side project that you have. Then guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna feel like a loser, and because you carry on this loser attitude, your conversations throughout your day are gonna be salty. You're gonna have bad energy, and you go home, and at the end of the day, you say, I'm depressed. Alright, so cue number one to stop you from this daily cycle of depression, create a morning trigger for discipline. So this trigger is gonna help you stay focused throughout your day. It can be anything, reading for 5 minutes, making your bed, working out. You just have to be something productive. But the only point here is the focused energy and attention that goes into that one thing that you do first thing in the morning, so that you can adjust your pattern recognition system in your brain to follow that cycle throughout the day. Because whatever you do first thing in the morning, your day is gonna look like that. Wake up in the morning, right? Just focus on something productive. Just do it, man. Don't even give yourself a chance to think. So recently I've started reading my school books just in the morning after I wake up, just for an hour. After I get out of bed, I read anything, maybe biology, maths, physics. I get out of bed and I'm grinding. What I've experienced after doing this for this couple of days is that it just keeps me in that focused and diligent state throughout the day. So by just doing this one thing first thing in the morning, I structure my day better, I'm more focused, I'm gonna get more done, and I keep myself under iron discipline. And that feeling that you feel at the end of the day, knowing that you have been giving your best to all the tasks that you needed to finish, that is peaceful, man. What is depression? There is no depression. Alright, cure number two. Cut out the trigger of indiscipline. So the first tip, we have created a trigger to make us disciplined just first thing in the morning, right? But we have got a problem. Distractions. If you don't cut the triggers that make you disciplined, you're gonna fall back to those old bad habits of yours, and you end up feeling depressed and you experience that cycle again. So cut out anything that will open the door for you to slack off. For example, it might be deleting social media, throwing away the foods that you know are gonna mess up your diet, putting your phone on airplane mode when you're working. Just know what distracts you and unplug the trigger that causes it. Alright, cure number three. Hate the feeling of depression. Whatever you want to change in your life, if you really want to change it, if you really want to see a transformation out of it, you have to hate your present self. You have to hate the present state that you are in. You need to hate that enough so that you can make enough amount of actions to get there. If you are content with the feeling of depression, you're not going to do that much to get out of it. So raise your standards with your mental health. Don't be content with feeling depressed because you have been lazy all day. That is disgusting. Like, really, think about it. Losing someone that you love and feeling depressed, that is acceptable. It is natural. But feeling depressed because you have been lazy all day, lying on your bed, playing video games, instead of going to the gym or studying for your exam, that is not normal. This is what a simple, degenerate people should feel. But you, on the other hand, you're high standard, right? You gotta have that value for yourself. The fact that you're watching this video shows that you're curious about your mental health, your depression, and you want to get out of it, right? So your goal is to improve your life, which is you are in self-improvement. So if you are this kind of person, feeling depressed because of mundane activities, it shouldn't even be in your dictionary. Hate to be depressed, hate to be lazy, and love hard work and commitment and discipline and the feeling of accomplishment. Alright, so my next tip for you to make sure that you're not gonna feel depressed again, ever, be predictable with your routine. So what I mean by this is you just have to do the same things every day, consistently, to the point where others can even predict what you're gonna do next. For example, for me, my mom and dad know when I'm gonna wake up. They know when I'm gonna start and finish my workout. They know when I'm gonna have my first meal, my second meal, my last meal, and they know when I'm gonna be in bed. This is because I have a routine that I'm gonna do every day, repeatedly, to build that consistency. And why do I do it? Because when our brain have this consistent routine, it's gonna adapt to it and it's gonna give us more peace. And I want peace. But if you have a messed up routine, you don't know what you're gonna do next, just figuring out and deciding things throughout your day, that is the cause of your depression in and of itself. So wake up in the morning, as I said, trigger your brain to get focused, build this routine that you're gonna do every single day. I'm telling you, after good days of relentless days of discipline and hard work and commitment on your goals, you're gonna put your depression out of the window. Thanks for watching. Ciao.